Gratitude. I have a whole new level of gratitude going on here. So this is my first whole day being home after lovely Irma. And as you guys know, if you've been following my blogs, my vlogs, whatever you want to call them, I was back last night, well, late yesterday afternoon, but got such a good night's sleep. Oh my gosh. My bed went to a whole new level of, oh my gosh, this is so comfortable. I don't even remember the last time my bed felt that comfortable. And even though I had some weird dreams, I just was so comfortable. My pillows, my bed, my room. And I woke up and I felt so good this morning. I just felt so good. Like, I don't know, I felt like a whole different person. I woke up feeling great and happy to be in my room, like just walking through my room and like I just felt like gratitude. It wasn't like, oh, let me be grateful. No, it was like, I haven't felt this grateful in a long time. I mean, it's a whole different level of grateful. And that's the one thing I noticed today, just being so grateful. Like, I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for that. It's not. It was like automatic gratefulness that was just flowing out of me, that I could get up and feel good, and went to my favorite shop to buy the food I like. I'm having some awesome, delicious turmeric tea. It's not tea, it's turmeric milk. So it's turmeric with dates and vanilla and herbs in warm, I think this is cashew milk. So good. So delicious and warming and yummy for before bed, and so good for you. I found this powder form that I can just mix inside any kind of nut milk, and I added vanilla in it, just intuitively thought it would taste good. It is so delicious. But anyway, I could go to my favorite Love's Market and buy my delicious food and all the things that I want, and I had to go to a few different stores just to stock up on things in general. Stores like, they just started opening like a couple days ago, so a lot of the shelves are still empty, but I was able to get a lot of stuff that I needed. And I don't know, I felt so light and so good today. And I just felt like, you know, nothing seemed like a hassle, nothing was really that annoying, and yeah, I got a lot of stuff done. So tomorrow, I'm excited about tomorrow and things I have planned, and saw a few friends just in passing today. So it was all good, but yeah, the gratitude level is huge. It's really interesting. I was thinking about something today about, I'm really grateful for the people who were supporting me on YouTube, watching my videos, commenting, interacting with me during this. I felt so much love from you guys, and I so appreciate it. And as I had told you, if you watched all my vlogs, I wasn't going on Facebook or Instagram or any other things like that, any other social media. I went through a lot, and it was really emotional for me, and very, like, I felt like I was going through an upheaval, because as you know, I just came back from teaching some really high-level, intense healing courses with light activation, and I went on that Mount Shasta journey, which was super intense. Like, it was so shifting. And to be honest, people that I thought that were going to support me, you know, it was amazing. The people that I would have thought, yeah, like, I guess I would call it my sort of inner circle. Like, I don't really have, like, oh, I have my Cindy's Insiders Club. Yeah, that's my webinar people, and I tend to feel closer to them because we meet twice a month, and you know, we're close. We're doing our journey together every month. So those webinars are awesome, and I feel like those people are, you know, closer to me just because I interact with them more, I guess, well, intimately. I mean, not intimately, but, you know, more on an ongoing basis more often. And, you know, people who do my Manifesting Breakthroughs video e-course, we have a private Facebook group too, so I would also consider those people, you know, closer because they have more access to me and I interact with them a lot. But just in general, people that are closer to me, I would have thought I would have heard a lot more from them, and it was amazing. It's so interesting. Like, you know how people say, and this is not the same thing as what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of giving a different alternate perspective. You know, when you say you find out who your friends are, and you find out like who the people who are that really care about you. And to be honest, like I know a lot of you from subscribing on YouTube, and I appreciate every single subscriber I have that actually watches my videos and likes them and comments and interacts. Like, I super appreciate you guys. But I would say I am with you less than I am with the people on my Facebook. They get me a lot more. Even Instagram, like all those other places that I tend to go more because I'm not making video content all the time. It's just like typing something or posting something. So people who interact with me a lot more, I have a lot more people who do that on Facebook and stuff. It's like crickets. You know, I had very few people actually reach out and touch base with me. And so it's just very interesting because I feel like you guys might be feeling like this too. You know, our world is changing a lot, and that means that we're changing a lot, and with the whole ascension process. And ascension is your ability to vibrate higher, to choose better for yourself. Hey, Joey, how are you? I'm just saying hi to Joey, just chatted in there in my live video. Anyway, raising your vibration and really working on your spiritual path, and, you know, making choices that are better for you. Sometimes it's not easier. Sometimes it takes a lot of courage and being braver. But as you do that, you might be noticing people that you thought were close to you, even if they hang out with you and do trips with you, or, you know, whatever, text message you once in a while, it's like you really find, like, are these people really real with me or not? And I find that a lot of relationships with me are changing. And where I'm just like, I'm really looking at my relationships with other people and going, you know, is this really what it is? Like, you know, I would say, if I was saying something like, oh, I just think you're so loyal and I can trust you, and then you find out you really can't. Like, it's so weird to find out people are such bullshitters. I'm sorry. Even though they could be, right, smiling in your face like, yeah, I'm your best friend. And you're like, oh, really? That's interesting. I was watching this motivational speaker. Oh, who was it? I don't remember exactly who it was. Oh, you know, it's somebody, she's not a motivational speaker. I don't even know what you would title her. But I never heard of her before, and I think her name's Breen or something. I'm gonna link a link in the description below. I hope I remember. If I don't, comment, and so I remember to do it. But she wrote this book, and I don't even remember the name of it, but it's not out yet. Oh my God, it's terrible. But the talk was really good. But one thing that she said a lot of cool things, but one thing she said was, talking about somebody that wanted to get a promotion at her job, and that she got passed over. So the person was like, I don't understand why I got passed over. Like, you know, I thought that, you know, we had a good relationship. She's talking to her boss or whatever. And I just, I'm surprised like I got passed over. And, nothing you've ever, and so her boss said, well, we have some trust issues with you. And she's like, what? I've never repeated anything you have ever told me. That has never gone outside of our conversation together. And her boss said, well, good, but you tell me things that you shouldn't be telling me. Like, you're coming to me and sharing me with things with other people that, of course, I'm not going to go tell anyone, but that you should not be telling me or anyone else. And, and so it works both ways. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. Like, that's so true. It's like, even if that would never go anywhere else, when people tell me, oh, so-and-so was talking about you and they were saying this thing about you. And I have some famous friends like that where they'll tell me, oh, they always come back to tell me that so-and-so said something about me. Like if anybody knows something that somebody's talking about me, this person will always come back and say, so-and-so said this about you or that about you. And at first I thought, wow, this is a really loyal friend. This is like a really good friend. And then I started thinking, well, why is it that these people are so comfortable telling you these things about me when they know that clearly we're good friends? Like, maybe that person is also sharing things. Because why would anybody feel so comfortable talking about one of your best friends with you? That wouldn't make any sense, because obviously that person would go back and tell the person, right? I would think. So it really has been all these examples, like that one of, yeah, I've never said anything that you told me. Yeah, but you're telling me things that you shouldn't be telling me. That makes a lot of sense. And how many people really do that? I think a lot of people do that, but it's not cool. It's not cool, no matter what. And so anyway, basically, for a while now, I have been thinking a lot about different friendships that I have. And then with the hurricane, it's interesting how, I could probably count on one hand how many people actually really reached out to me. And that's okay. Like, I'm not complaining. I'm not. Because I was thinking today, any disappointment you feel in anybody else, you're really just disappointed in yourself. So stop pointing at someone else like they have disappointed you. Because I truly feel like through this whole Irma thing, I thought, maybe I shouldn't have made those videos, because I was super vulnerable. I was super transparent. I was going through a lot. And I could have just not made a video and pretended like, oh, I just got through it. It's all good. But instead, I shared my honesty and from my heart and my truth and how I was feeling. And because that's how I roll. If you watched enough of my videos, I am never going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you how I feel, how I do things, what I believe, give you some teachings. But I always, always, always tell people, listen to what I have to say if you want to sit here and listen to a video, but ultimately make your own choice. I don't think you should believe everything I say. If you don't believe it, if it's not working for you, do what you need to do. I'm just here giving you my perspective, my life, what happens to me. And you know what? I'm a human. I'm a human like everyone else. I'm really good at practicing what I preach, and it was super hard for me to practice what I preached in the last week with Irma. It was so friggin' hard for me. And I told you in one of those videos, it was one of the longer ones a couple nights ago, I was just like, for the couple days that I didn't post a video, I was totally like reclusing. All I did was live in my 2 journals and listen to my meditations that I've made for other people, and watch my 40-day video e-course, Manifesting Breakthroughs video e-course. I was doing it to try to keep my energy as steady as I could, because I felt like, honestly, I was so emotional. It was horrible. I don't like feeling like that. Nobody wants to feel like shit and worried, and like I could even cry thinking about it right now. Nobody wants to feel that. And so I was saying I had to practice what I preach. I need to do these things that I help other people do and just get through this. And I thought, I don't know, I just get this intuitive hit today that some of the people that probably know me better than some of you, I feel like I've disappointed them in some way. Like, oh, she should have been stronger. Oh, she should have handled this different. Oh, why didn't she, you know, whatever. I don't know. I'm just hearing this shit in my head, so I know there are people thinking like that. And I was thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But I'm like, hell no. My channel is about life. And I'm human. I mean, I don't care. Like, I see people talking about like Doreen Virtue. Like now she's this born again Christian and like this spiritual teacher. And people are like totally judging her and saying all this shit about her. And it's like, so what if she wants to be a born again Christian and she doesn't? She wants to talk to the angels differently, and she wants to like relate to God more strongly and Jesus more strongly. Who the fuck are you to say she shouldn't do that? That she should stay the way she was 10 and 20 years ago? Like, you know, it's not nobody's business what people do. She take her teachings and keep what you want and move. If you don't resonate with her, then go find another teacher or do it yourself. If you don't like what I say and what I do, then get the hell off my channel. Honestly, I really don't care. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. If I have disappointed you, and I'm, you know, really talking to like the people who are closer to me, that, well, anybody, whether you're close to me or not, maybe you watch this and I don't even know who the hell you are. But if you thought I should have done it better, well, then you come and do it. You come and do what I had to do, and you get on this YouTube every day and you tell me how great you are at doing it, okay? Because at the end of the day, anybody that you're learning from is a human too, and they all have their days. Even Jesus had his days. That day that he was in the temple and he got pissed off and he just threw the stuff off the tables and he just threw his fit. Everybody has their days. I'm not relating myself to Jesus, so don't go there if that's what you're going to say next. But I'm just saying, anybody that has an opinion or is disappointed with how I have handled the last fucking week, well, you need to look at yourself. It has nothing to do with me and everything to do with you. And I will say that I am feeling really good about, Joey says, this is why I find you the best mentor. It went off my screen and I can't see it, but thanks, Joey. Whatever you were saying, thank you. One thing that I have been doing before this all happened is really looking at my relationships and really feeling like this one doesn't resonate anymore and that one doesn't resonate anymore. And I need to get a better quality of resonation when it comes to friends and people that are around me. And that's fine. It happens. Life happens. And it's not a judgment of anyone. It's how I feel energetically when I feel like I align with something or I don't align with something. And I'm really tired of people who are judging me for whatever the hell they're judging me for. And anybody that's doing that, they need to just judge themselves, because if it's coming from them, they're judging themselves harder than they're judging me. And for some reason, I am not here to make you feel better. I'm not here to behave in a way that makes you feel better. That's the way to put it. I am here to make you feel better, help you with your life, give you ideas on how to be happier, how to get through your stuff. I have been so brave in my life and have taken huge leaps of faith, and I can teach people and help people through a lot of hard things. So I know I'm here for a reason, and I have a gift to help other people, whatever. But if how I am is a judgment of how you're going to feel good or bad about me, then you need to go find another teacher, friend, YouTuber, whatever the hell you are to me, and go be happy with that. Because at the end of the day, I'm getting through life and I'm doing what's going to make me happy. So that's just kind of something that's, that's been kind of boiling in me before I left, during my trip, and coming back, I just got kind of pushed off into this whole other dimension that kind of, I felt like Irma for me was just there to break me down further. It was like everything cracked open in the last 2 weeks in California that I was there. And then that Mount Shasta spiritual journey just like busted me open even more. And then I got back and it was like, no, we need to bust you open even more. And obviously Irma was a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But for me, it just like really opened me up and I felt raw and there was a lot that I was going through. And now I'm back and I feel strong. And I feel good, and I feel healthy. I feel ready. I don't know what for yet, but my first goal is just to take care of myself and do some stuff for myself. And I was watching this, there's this awesome YouTube channel that I found recently. And I was watching this top 10 something, but it was one of the things they said, what somebody said, I don't even remember who said it, but they said, we usually spend 80% of our time doing the things that we have to do, and 20% of the time doing the things we really want to do. And he said, how about if we switched that and we spent 20% of our time doing what we have to, and 80% of our time doing what we want to do, what we love to do, what we're here to do. And I said out loud, that sounds really good. That sounds really good. And then I heard this other person say, you have to have a routine. Yeah, I totally agree with that. And that's something I don't have, and I'm really going to focus on that. But what the guy said was, pick a time to wake up every day. I don't care what time it is, just pick a time and get up every day and have a routine. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to start incorporating that. And the 80-20 rule, where 20% is what I have to do and 80% is my gift and what I'm here meant to do. So I think that's going to be my first focus, is figure out what that schedule looks like every day and then go in for it. But I'm really excited about it. So anyway, last night, burned a bunch of incense, and I don't know if you remember my drum over there from Shasta, that big drum under that angel picture. I beat that drum last night and just got the vibes moving in here, just started shifting the energy in here, ringing my bells, clearing the space, and I just feel really good. I feel super good, and I'm super excited because I'm going to go back to the gym, because after like hauling all of that tree, those big huge tree branches from the backyard, like it was like I had to really pull out my muscles, and I felt so good. Even though it was hard and I was sweating, I was just like, it felt so good just to overexert my muscles and my energy and just move that stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go to the gym so I can exert some more of that energy on a more often basis. And so I'm super excited about that. There's a lot of things I'm excited about. Still getting the place together here. Still today I bought new stuff and throwing out all the stuff from the refrigerator. Ate a whole bunch of watermelon. And what did I have today? I had a big, huge watermelon, and I had watermelon juice because I had so much watermelon. And then I had a brown rice cake with some organic almond butter and my turmeric milk. So yeah, I just got to go buy stuff that I enjoy eating. I'm just so grateful. I am so grateful about everything. And I look forward to the new people I'm going to meet in my life. I look forward to my work moving forward. I have a Hawaii spiritual journey coming up at the end of October. If anybody feels the nudge to go, I think I have like 5 spaces left or 4 spaces left, something like that. I think 5, I don't know. I have about 5 spaces left for that. So if you want to come hang out with me in Hawaii and get some deep healing, and that island is so amazing. We go all over the Big Island, and we work with all the different energies and experience the dolphins and the giant sea turtles and just a lot, the rainforest. So if you're up for an adventure and some wonderful healing and transformation, I'd love to be there for you and take you on that journey. I'm always looking for new amazing people to work with and new relationships and friendships. So yeah, that will be at the end of October. So if you're interested, go to my website, cindyiler.com. It's always in the description, and send me a message and we'll talk about it. It's actually a really good deal. If you go on my website, it's a really good deal. Look under travel and then Hawaii, and it will. Hey, Catherine. Thank you, Catherine. Catherine was one of my rocks. She was there for me. I so appreciate you, Catherine. Thank you. Yeah, so look under cindyiler.com, travels Hawaii, and it's the Big Island, and it's a really good deal, and it's the end of October. I'd love, love, love to meet you, see you, work with you, any of those things. And let's see, we're at 27 minutes almost, so I guess I will end this, whatever this was. It is gratitude. It was about the gratitude. It is about the gratitude. My heart feels so open and light, but I feel a lot of people and things leaving my space, which is awesome to me. And I'm about ready to go to bed. If you can see my... Oh, hey, Joey. Love you, too. My little sheepy pajamas. Finish up my turmeric milk and go to sleep early and get ready for my day tomorrow that I'm so excited about. I'm so excited about my day tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and thanks for listening. And thanks for understanding and being positive and supportive and caring. I really appreciate you for all of those things that you are. And I wish you all the best, all the love. Sending you guys all beautiful rays of golden light to fill your heart and your soul and your aura. Drink it in and feel good, and I will see you all soon. I'm already thinking of things I want to start recording for the channel, getting back on the saddle again. So prepare for that, and until then, I guess I will see you guys all later. Today I actually wanted to like vlog throughout my day. I wanted to like totally be vlogging, going shopping, driving, talking, because all these things were coming to my head, but that would mean that I would, hey Bill, that would mean I would have to then actually edit a video. And I'm really digging the live stream because I just do it and it is what it is, and it is raw. I can't even take anything out if I want to. It's just raw, but it just gets uploaded, and that's just easy for me right now. But I'll get back to doing some regular videos soon, and yeah, we'll continue our journey. So have a great weekend, a great night. Have a lot of gratitude for everything you have, that you didn't have to go through this if you didn't have to go through this. Be grateful that you didn't have to, and be grateful for something. Find something to be grateful. And I will see you guys all later. Remember to subscribe, hit that bell notification. And if you want to click on the notification, you will get my notification when I come on live or when I upload a video. And until later, I will see you later. Peace out, peeps. Much love. Big hugs. Talk to you soon.